Hello dear fans. What are allelic genes? The genotype includes many different genes that act as a whole and are responsible for certain traits. Diploid organisms differ from haploid organisms in two genes responsible for each trait. These genes are called allelic. What are allelic genes, and how do they interact with each other? Allele, definition and concept. An allele is one of the forms of a gene that determines one of the many options for the development of a particular trait. Usually, alleles are divided into dominant and recessive. The first fully corresponds to a healthy gene, while the recessive one includes various mutations of its gene, leading to a malfunction in its work. There is also multiple allelism, in which geneticists identify more than two alleles. With multiple allelism, diploid organisms have two alleles inherited from their parents in different combinations. An organism with the same allelic genes is considered homozygous, and an organism with different alleles is heterozygous. The heterozygote is distinguished by the manifestation of a dominant trait in the phenotype and hiding the recessive one. With complete dominance, a heterozygous organism has a dominant phenotype, while with incomplete dominance, its phenotype is intermediate between the recessive and dominant alleles. Due to a pair of homologous alleles that enter the germ cell of the organism, the species of living beings are changeable and capable of evolution. Interaction of allelic genes. There is only one possibility of interaction of these genes, with the absolute dominance of one allele over the second, which remains in a recessive state. The basics of genetics include no more than two types of interaction between allelic genes: allelic and non-allelic. Since the allelic genes of each living organism are always present in a pair, their interaction can occur in a way of codominance, overdominance, as well as complete and incomplete dominance. Only one pair of allelic genes is capable of manifesting phenotypic traits. While some are resting, others are working. The interaction of alleles with complete dominance occurs only when the dominant gene completely overlaps the recessive one. Interaction with incomplete dominance occurs with incomplete suppression of the recessive gene, which is partially involved in the formation of phenotype traits. Codominance occurs with a separate manifestation of the properties of allelic genes, while overdominance is an increase in the quality of the phenotypic traits of the dominant gene, which is in conjunction with the recessive gene. Thus, two dominant genes in the same allele will show worse than a dominant gene supplemented by a recessive one. Thanks for watching.